really don't care about gender, like in general. Like I've thought about it a lot, and I'm just like, yeah, like who gives a fuck? Like even if you called me he, like, but I don't really give a.
You give a enough to put she they in your bio.
I mean, I gave enough of to just be like, hey, like I think gender's silly. Here's a clue to that.
Oh, so it's a joke to you.
Yes, it's the biggest
Oh,
joke.
you're
in the
ironically
world.
gender fluid?
I just like, what does that even mean?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the one with she they.
Well, exactly. Like I think since all of it doesn't really make much sense, like who the cares what I put in my bio?
Do you have a strong attachment to your gender?
Yeah, I think so. Everyone in here, we like being, it's 95% men. I would say so. And they're actively trying to destroy masculinity, so we are...
Who's they?
The system.
They, them.
Yeah, people like you. I mean, this is new. This is something like the past 5 years. Gender's been something that has made sense forever. It's been men and women. And then now the past 5 years are like, I'm ironically a she they. Like I ironically don't believe in gender.
What does gender mean to you? What does masculinity mean to you?
Those are two different questions. Gender is male and female.
Okay, what does
And
masculinity
we all believe
mean?
in my chat that sex and gender are the exact same thing. And they change it now because I think a lot of people feel they need to have something about their personality that makes them special and they don't have a lot. So they can attach themselves to things like gender identity or ADHD, mental health problems. Why do you want
your community to be like ideologically lockstepped with that?
It's you're trying to lockstep and into gender is not real as well.
No,
That's just
but
the
you're
same thing
saying like
decided.
everybody in your chat believes in gender in the same way that you do.
Yeah, they do. I mean, everyone's saying haram right now. I have a very religious audience. I'm not lockstepping my audience, but I'm just saying like this is generally what we talk about. Yeah, I have the Bible over here. I'm a Catholic.
Oh wow, same.
You're Catholic too?
I was raised Catholic.
Catholic.
I was raised Catholic.
Why are you saying that's Catholic?
Because you can be listen, okay. I was a practicing Catholic. You can be Christian, but don't be Catholic.
Why not? I grew up Catholic. I go to church.
Have you been baptized?
Yeah.
Have you been confirmed?
I had one more year of catechism. I'd be confirmed.
You're in catechism classes?
No, I was. I grew up doing catechism. I did that twice a week.
You're too old to not be confirmed, young man.
Okay, so I'm not a confirmed Catholic, but I practice Catholicism. And
How do you practice Catholicism?
By praying and going to church and believing in what's in, like what Catholics believe in.
What do Catholics
So have you
believe
given
in?
up premarital sex then?
You know, you sin sometimes. You sin sometimes. We're all trying to be better. You know, I drink too. You know.
How often do you go to contrition?
I don't go to contrition.
Why not?
Because he doesn't sin.
Because I'm not. I could go more. I could go to confession more. I could do a lot more. But you know, we're not perfect. And yeah, but none of you believe in God, correct?
No.
I'm agnostic, so.
But I was raised Catholic. So.
And then you left and got the black lipstick. Had like an emo phase.
Is it a phase if I'm doing it now?
Well, you're still in. How old are you?
How old do I look?
28.
28.
Oh,
Oh wow! How old do I look?
How long have you been a she they?
So if she says like a couple of years ago, you're gonna say she's like 3 or what?
I'm just trying to. What are you? 23?
Yeah.
23. Okay. So I'm taking you younger than 28. Okay. We got 20 from. Thank you. W Daily Rumble Stream. W Sneeko. L Girls. L Destiny still on the phone. Bot. 20 push-ups, please. Find God, girls, please. Destiny, how many push-ups can you do?
I used to be able to do 25 or 30. I don't know right now.
Can you do 20 right now? For you, Mad?
20? Probably not.
Can you try?
Can you do 1? That would be impressive if you could do 1.
Really?
You Mad in here every single day making me like push over. I'm not gonna fuck up the computer this time. Are you on? Is he on Tinder right now?
No.
Last.
Chill.
Are you playing Factorio?
No, it's the Factorio subreddit.
Okay.
If there's any new builds out that I need to be aware of.
You Mad? I'll do the push-ups, but you know liberals don't exercise, so especially she days. So we will do the push-ups later. I want to see like what do you think that that Destiny has failed on blue pilling me about?
No, you had an interesting conversation about the Holocaust.
Hey Sneeko, thanks for paying for my little brother's cancer treatment. I didn't do that. You don't need it. Don't fake me here. What do you have to say?
You seemed a little bit skeptical that the Holocaust happened.
No, I'm not. I'm sure it happened. I had a family that died in the Holocaust. Vice Versa thinks it's fine. Lady's gonna switch it up in front of a dude who can articulate his words and is rich as opposed to a person who repeats that's what's on the news and agrees with them all the time. Thank you, Vice Vestra. Yeah, we don't trust the news over here. But no, I 100% know that the Holocaust happened. That's the reason that I'm here. I had a grandfather And it's still like we're not 100% sure, but he left Europe when he was 35 and then met a Haitian woman on a boat, started a whole family in Haiti. Like, why is this white guy leaving Europe? And my sister did a DNA test and found out we're 11% Ashkenazi Jew. So we assume that his side of the family died in the Holocaust. Maybe he was Jewish, I'm not sure, but yeah, Holocaust happened.
Do you think 6 million Jews died?
I wasn't there. I mean, it could be more, could be
You
less. It seems
can't
hard
know
to.
how many Jews were there, like unless you were literally.
I know
there,
just as
couldn't
much as
believe
you.
it.
I know just as much as you. But saying, see, the problem I have is that you're supposed to say exactly 6 million, and if you don't, then you're called a Holocaust denier, like you're calling me that right now.
I'm pretty sure his stories say around 6
No,
million.
I never called you a Holocaust denier. I said you seem skeptical.
It's kind of what you're
about the Holocaust.
insinuating, yeah. It's kind of what you're insinuating.
No, because like the way that Holocaust denialism usually manifests, or like skepticism, right, is that you'll acknowledge that the Holocaust happened, but you have a lot of questions surrounding it. But it's usually you already kind of have your answers to the questions that you're going to ask. I feel like it's kind of a cowardly way to engage by like asking those questions instead of just saying, "I have skepticism about this."
I'm a coward because I'm not saying I'm skeptical.
Yeah, like just out openly say it instead of like I just have questions about it.
I'm saying, well, that's what I believe in. You want me to believe in something that you want to argue with? Because that's not what I believe in. I think that 6 million, that they tell you to say that, and I think that you should question it when they're really specific about a number that you have to believe this. That makes me question it more.
I mean, you act like when who is they? First of all,
The Matrix.
Well, yeah, if you don't say that it's 6 million, you can get in trouble in Europe. You can, people have gone to jail for
won't answer that
Holocaust
question.
denial.
Like, who is they requires you to say.
I'm answering the question. I'm answering the question. Well, people like Nick Fuentes have got a no-fly list for believing this. Holocaust deniers
Is
in
that
Europe.
why he was on the no-fly list?
Yeah.
I don't,
Was he on the no-fly list because he was standing outside the Capitol saying, break down the doors, go in?
that wasn't why he's on the no-fly list. That,
Was it
it wasn't
no-fly
J6, no.
Why was it?
It was apparently they sent him a letter. It was because he threatened a flight attendant. But
Oh, okay, well, that's a lot different than...
Why did you?
yeah, I don't think so.
Like,
I don't think so. He's talking on a stream. I think that was an excuse. But people can go to jail in Europe. You can go to jail for Holocaust denial. There's a lot of people. If you are critical of this, you get in a lot of trouble and you get blacklisted. It just happens nonstop. So they is a really broad term, but it's the people with a lot of control that want you to believe in a specific thing.
You
I
said
don't
you
know
could go
exactly
to
what it
jail for Holocaust denial, but that's different than just saying around 6 million Jews. Like Holocaust denial is just saying, oh, the
Oh, right, like the Holocaust didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you see how those are two different statements?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but that goes, that's part of that. When you start questioning 6 million, then you can get, I think you can get a strike on YouTube for questioning for Holocaust denial too. That's when you start going down the gray area. I'm more comfortable talking about this on Rumble and saying that I can question the 6 million because on any other social media platform, you can get labeled as a Holocaust denier just for saying that. Is that it? That's all you had to blue pill me about?
No.
I mean,
there's plenty.
I have just questions about like your feelings about Andrew Tate, and how you view women in general. We can talk about the masculinity thing again because I was interested in how you define masculinity.
Did you see that Andrew Tate is being held for another 30 days while they look for more evidence because they found absolutely no evidence?
Did they say
If they found absolutely no evidence, how can they hold him for 30 days?
Because they're looking for more evidence. They have no evidence. There actually is no evidence.
Somebody to look for evidence. They're holding him because they already have evidence.
If they had evidence and they would bring it to court, they wouldn't have extended it.
He's charged with a crime, so they're going to go to court.
Yeah, but there's no evidence. They're extending it because they want to go keep investigating him for another 30 days.
Then
They're going to go and try to
why
plant
would they arrest
something.
him if they have no evidence?
You really think it's fair?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Broke from Smoke says she thinks she made a point. This is sad. Thank you for the 50. I'm not really sure what your point was. Nicole says this is cringe king. What is this? They came on here because Destiny said these people want to blue pill you. Destiny failed at making me believe in the government and the media's lies. I want to hear it. I'm not getting much right now.
I just
Like
want to talk about
6 million?
masculinity. I'm
Okay.
trying to like.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, I just asked you like 3 times in a row. Like,
What's your question?
masculinity mean to you?
What is masculine? What's the definition of masculinity?
No, what does it mean to you? Like you kept saying like, oh, you know, we believe in masculinity here. Like,
Yeah, we wanted to just know the dictionary definition. We would have just looked it up. Like, we want to know what you think specifically.
Come on, didn't you guys do this? Running around screaming like, what is a woman? What is a woman? What is a woman? Somebody's asking a question. What is masculinity?
Masculinity is taking personal responsibility, is having testosterone, is being a provider as a man, is doing what you're supposed to do as a man. Those things make you a masculine man.
what does doing what you have to do as a man mean? Like that doesn't really tell me anything. That just means like, oh, being a man is being a man, but like you're not really describing what being a man is.
Protecting and providing and being responsible for other people makes you a man.
And you don't think, well, do you think women are capable of protecting and providing and being responsible for other people?
They're responsible in different ways, but their role, the feminine role, is to nurture and be the spiritual balance. Their role is not to protect and provide. I'm not going to trust a woman to protect and provide for me. I would feel unsafe all the time.
Must be quieted,
Okay,
and the
I just
elemental
think that's
within it
kind of
defeated.
interesting,
Before
because you're
Clan
saying, oh no,
O'Neill can
that's
join upon
why
the
do you think it's that the roles are so
Their
separate
primalist
like that,
allies
when they
have
seem to have a lot of
that
overlap,
protect this
right? When you say like protect, providing, the first thing I think about is mothers, right? That's like what a mother is known to do. Yet you would describe that these things seem to be exclusively or mainly masculine, even though it seems like there's this huge overlap.
Yeah, I protect in a different way. When I talk about protecting, providing, I mean providing like bringing bread to the dinner table. When I mean protecting, I mean being able to go fight off an intruder. I wouldn't trust you. I think that you are weaker than me in every way, and I would not trust you if an intruder came in.
You mean physically weaker?
Yes. Yeah.
Just that though.
Yeah. I am
Well, when you
stronger.
say every way, like physically
Sounds
weaker, but
mentally
like
as well.
you mentally.
I mean, women get emotional quicker when a fight goes down. The first thing a woman does is start screaming, and that's her line of defense. She goes, "Oh my God, stop!" But a man's responsibility is to get
Some
physical.
emotional men. I've never had.
Yeah, I know, but the exception doesn't make the rule. See, this is why she/theys and like people like you start popping up because they see one exception. Like, I know a strong woman, and then you classify that as all women.
No, but if you're
when
gonna
in
use
general,
an anecdote, then like I can throw an anecdote
that's
back
not an
and say
anecdote.
that, like,
That's
I
not an
don't
anecdote.
know,
This
like-
is generally
Also, you have
all
studies.
women. And, are you really gonna act like men aren't physically stronger than women?
I never said that. Did I
So
say
what do you
that?
need to study? You want to study to for me
No,
to show
no.
you?
You said, oh, you know, men are more logical, like women. You
How about me and you
respond
arm
to
wrestle right now?
Do you feel like you have to like assert your masculinity?
Well, you want to
by
study?
arm
We could do it. I'm not trying to assert
No, I
masculinity. I'm trying to
literally
prove
was
to you,
asking you. No,
that
no,
like
because
if you want to study, we could do a study.
No, all I asked you was like, hey, you know, like you're gonna say men are more logical, but you're not really backing this up with facts. You're just saying how you feel. You feel men are more logical. And then the first thing you responded was, let's arm wrestle. Like, what does that have
When
to
did
do
I say
with the
logical?
statement I said?
When did I say logical?
Earlier, you said, oh, you know, like women on average are more emotional and like men are logical.
I didn't say that
I
logical.
feel like that was
I said women
emotional
are
on your
more
part
emotional.
that you feel like in order to like demonstrate your masculinity immediately you're like fucking arm wrestle me.
Well, you said you want to do a study, and
Well, I'm saying if you're gonna
Is
say
doing an arm wrestle a study?
yeah, we could do an example right now. I'm a man. You're a
I'm saying
she/they.
if you're gonna say, oh, women are more emotional or whatever, on average, I wish you had like some sort of like data to back this up, other than I feel women are more emotional. You know, I wish there was just something more you can give me than anecdotal.
Okay. I mean, you bleed once a month, and
What
you
does
are
that have to
hormonal.
do with being emotional?
When you get your period, you're hormonal. We all know this. Ghost, thank you for the
Do you
10
think
Seeker.
men
First time
aren't
donating.
hormonal?
Above all else, handled after top Jews. Helen, thank you to the guys. And Saucy says call Myron right now. Myron's doing after hours right now.
The elements answer to me.
You don't think men are hormonal? I've seen some juiced up dudes who are like roid raging pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, roid raging, that will alter your testosterone and that will change your balance. But I'm like, yeah, you're a woman naturally is more hormonal and more emotional than a man. We know this. This is like basic truths about the world we all know. We don't need to go and argue. Everybody knows
When
this.
you say women are more hormonal, men also fluctuate when it comes to testosterone and shit. Did you
Yeah, but
know
not
this?
once a week, every single month, based off the period.
I mean,
I mean, for a week, once a month.
they fluctuate like throughout the month. At least like my understanding is that's how hormones work. They fluctuate.
Okay.
So why do you reduce women to like looking at like men and women despite things like hormones and stuff like that?
Why do I reduce it to that? You asked me to give you an example of masculinity. I'm saying these are the reasons why men are better at protecting and providing.
Final totem
That-
crumbles. Now take down the
That-
avatar of the storm.
That black lipstick, we have different things that classify us, but in general, men are better at protecting and providing.
So what do you think is like important reasons on my makeup or like makeup? Like why do you keep bringing that up?
Because this is some new thing where people try to become unique and special by their appearance or their gender identity rather than doing something. Because we all want to feel special, and a lot of time we see people on the left, the blue pill people, classify themselves with their mental health, their ADHD, their bipolar, their gender identity. I'm emo, goth, blah blah blah. It's like you're
Like I
the
call
way.
myself any of those things.
Yeah,
you
but
assumed them, but like you didn't ask me or anything.
yeah, the black lipstick gives it away. It's just, and also the she they in your bio. Like this is how people feel important now. I'm not triggered. This is just how people are nowadays.
I think it's interesting that you're saying, oh, people need to feel special by saying like their gender identity or the black lipstick or everything. But I look at what you're saying right now, and I see you trying to be special, right? You're trying to like hone into like this masculinity. This is what it means to be a man. This is
I don't
what
think I'm special.
am.
I don't think I'm special. I think I'm the same as most people in my chat. I think we all have to get better every single day, and that's how we get value from the world. We don't get
I don't think I'm special
men.
either.
You do. She, they.
I think I'm just.
You think your gender identity is ironic? That is some special. I'm a special snowflake behavior. To think that you ironic, your gender is ironic.
I think when you start asking most people like, oh, how do you define gender or whatever, they start realizing that things are not in these like completely separate boxes, and there's a lot of overlap. And I think this whole idea that like men have to be this way is just honestly really fragile. Like if you
They don't have to be that way. They could be however they want to be.
Oh no, but
we're going to be happier.
If they are however they want to be, then suddenly you're being like, oh no, they're just trying to be special. Instead of like, no, they're just trying to be themselves.
So do you not like individuality?
Yeah, but there's different ways to embrace your individuality, to become special, or you have to earn it. That's what I think as men, like that's why we need to get better every single day, and we need to actually do something. There's too many ways nowadays to become individualistic. You put on a dog collar, or you can like dye your hair.
You could get a tattoo.
You know, you can get blue tattoos, blue hair.
So why did you get a tattoo?
I mean, this.
Special or what?
No, this is artistic. I like it. It has specific meanings. It's not to be special. I mean, actually, I was just talking on stream about
But
how.
if it was, would that be such a bad thing?
Yeah, that's like the most annoying thing when I sit down on a date and girls are like, "Oh my god, what do your tattoos mean?" I'm like, I don't care. Like, I like them. I don't
So you
fucking.
got something permanently on your body and you gave
don't
no
care
thought
about
to
it?
it. You don't even give a.
I give a. I want to have this conversation for the 80th time. It's too like this is how people think that they're special just by their tattoo. I got them, but it doesn't make my whole personality.
Insanely visible areas of your body. You want to get a personal tattoo, people do that, but they don't put that like on their face or their forehead.
My point is that I'm tired of having this conversation on every single date. It's because people like they talk about star signs, they talk about your tattoos, they talk about why they dyed their hair, and it's like I'd rather talk about anything else because this is what every single bot says on the first date. It's like
It's not a bot thing, it's an incredibly obvious call out. If you care about something enough to put permanent ink on your body, of course I'm just gonna ask you a question about it. They can be part of
yeah, it's just as basic as asking what your star sign is. You know, your birth. It is.
Different.
Why?
Star sign has no basis in reality, and it's just a stupid way to maybe start a conversation. A tattoo is you decided something, it's incredibly important and personal.
You just did something that they probably believe in. You guys don't believe in astrology?
No. Hold on. Nice pivot, by the way. But that's okay, you're too scared to talk about it.
About tattoos?
No, about how silly you're being, that somebody would ask you about a tattoo and you think it's a dumb question.
It's not a dumb question. It's repetitive, and I'm tired of that same conversation over and over
But
again.
if you're on a first date with someone, how the fuck are they supposed to know that
Yeah,
you
wear a
didn't
long
ask that so many
sleeve
times?
shirt.
Huh?
Wear a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, I
then.
do, but I'll take off the jacket, and then they see it. Oh my god, what do these mean? Let me feel them. What's the bumps? They all say the same things. What is that? That one's cool. It's repetitive when everybody says the same thing. They could be like, I like your tattoos, and move on. I don't need to have a conversation about them.
That's repetitive if every single time they just all say, oh, I like it, and they move on.
That's better because then it's less
Then you
repetition
don't give
of
a
a
fuck about it
conversation.
being repetitive. You just want people to
Well,
know
it's
what's
more of
going
a.
on
This
or
is a
what.
dumb argument. It's more of a time investment when I spend 10 minutes talking about the tattoos.
So what do you hope to get on dates or whatever if you don't want to be like asked about your like tattoos or like some of the most basic
Iron Frame.
stuff
These
like
women
that?
are regurgitating ideas that have no clue where it came from or why they're even saying it. He's not special. Sneeko is striving to be a traditional man, not a new male. Have her do 20 push-ups because she's already acting masculine with all those arguments. Imagine a world where men acting like girls. Sonny says women are being more emotional isn't a bad thing. It's also why they're better caregivers, comforters. And Clash of Clans, you're not sending healers to win a base. Good Clash of Clans reference. 20 from Redacted Ryan. It's not being fragile, it's a fact. Women and feminine men aren't going to work the farms and machinery or build buildings. Masculine men are necessary.
Are we fairly friends? Like, did I miss that? Like, was there like police outside? Oh, and like, is somebody like gonna come in this apartment and like start fighting us as well? Like, Sneeko, are you gonna protect us if that happens?
If someone breaks in the apartment, yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
like
protect you.
how often does that happen to you?
I mean, I'm well known. It's likely that somebody will try to attack me.
So you're well known and it's more likely, so how many times has it happened?
Have people tried to attack me?
Broken into your apartment.
Broken into my apartment, but being attacked in general. If we're walking outside, say I'm walking you to my car and somebody
How
comes
many
up
times
to
have
us.
been attacked outside?
Several times.
Really?
Yeah. I've been pressed. Like you need to be able to have some physical presence, or else if you look too easy, if you look robbable, you're gonna get robbed. If you're not on point, you act like you've never been.
So,
What's
can you
funny
give
about
us a
that?
number?
There's no shot that you've been attacked multiple times.
That I've been attacked. I've had to get in fights in public before.
What is okay? Now we're at has to get fight. What is that?
You've never had somebody come and press you on the train station or outside. You've never had to shove somebody outside.
You made a claim that you've been attacked multiple times in public. I don't.
Yeah, I've gotten in fights outside of bars. I've been in fights in like pickup games.
Video, remember, I like you because I've seen your content before. You recorded one video you fake getting in a fight, and you thought it was funny that people believed it even happened to you. Do you remember that video?
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the
So
point?
why would you joke about it? Being like, it's so impossible that would happen. But now that you're like red filled out, now you're saying you get.
The joke wasn't it was impossible that it would happen. It was the joke was it was funny how quickly social media started celebrating it.
No, the joke was because you also then said that people assumed it was real immediately. I remember you saying it. You're like, yeah, people assumed to be like, blah, 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 but it was all a joke. And it was funny because like, also.
What does that have to do with being attacked in public?
Because I don't think you have. I think you're lying.
You don't think I've like had to get in a fight outside of a bar? You don't think that I've been pressed in public? You don't think that I've had to shove away people? You don't think I've had crackheads press me before in New York City?
Okay, crackhead pressing you who are crazy on the street is different than people like, that's Sneeko, I'm gonna go beat the shit out of you.
I've had people like, not because I'm Sneeko, but this happens in public when you're outside. And also when you're more high profile, it's way more likely to happen when people know who you are. Now when I'm gonna go to New York City to film a video next month, I need to have a bodyguard. Because I'm not gonna be able to protect myself. I don't have my head on a swivel like that. Am I gonna hire...
The guy that works for Andrew Tate, I think
Okay.
he's probably looking for work right now.
Are you gonna hire a female bodyguard or a male bodyguard?
Like, why can't you protect yourself? You're a man. That's your role.
Because
isn't it?
I am high pro... These are stupid arguments. I'm
No,
high
no,
profile. I
I'm
just
saying
explained why.
You explained to me that the masculine man is supposed to protect, but you can't even protect yourself? That's kind of, it seems to me like you're failing at your
Destiny, you know that
masculinity.
was a stupid argument, right? You know that she's not saying anything. Because right now, if
No,
somebody
I'm
breaks
saying
in...
you should be adhering to your gender role and protect yourself.
Okay. And
Why
then...
would you pay another man? Isn't he utterly paying for more masculinity?
Yeah.
I gotta fuck.
Yeah, I need a bodyguard because I am well known and people will be able to
So
come up
if
to
you need
me.
a bodyguard, what is your own masculinity about? If you're paying someone, if you're like offshoring like the masculinity anyway.
Well, right now, I don't... There's situations when you need one and situations when you don't. Why are you playing dumb to things that we all know? What are we talking about?
So when
Well,
I,
no, wait. The argument was, I'm a man and I need to be a provider and I need to be able to fight in case somebody attacks me. But now you're saying if you go to a place where you might be attacked, you're going to pay another man to defend you. So then why do you need to be able to fight as
Okay, there's situations where there's more public interaction when I'm in a subway station or if I'm walking to a bar or walking into the parking garage, I'm not going to have a bodyguard with me. There's situations where there's more people around and you need a bodyguard.
Like if you go outside, how many people are like going up to you asking for your autograph and like just clamoring to get to you to try to punch you in the face? Like, how well known are you?
I mean, every time I go outside, it's full of
How many people? Give a number. If you go outside.
What's the point of this question?
I'm trying to figure out how like your visibility, how high profile you are. If I'm in the presence of like a famous celebrity, right?
Okay, what's the are we arguing about how famous I am, or like do you want to talk about blue pill?
Well, I just want to know how high profile you are. Like if we went
Chad, do you
out,
see that
like,
this argument is not really about anything blue pill, red
it's
pill?
not an argument, it's a question.
It's women who are getting triggered about somebody who's trying to advocate towards masculinity. So all the stuff
If
you're
you're
saying, like,
proud of being
are you
masculine-
actually a masculine man? Are you actually famous? What do you mean you're masculinity? That's not very bodyguard. You see the words they're saying? She's so cute. He's so cute. You're trying to just bring it down. This is not even an argument about like how much you trust the government.
Yeah,
or how
mock
much
me more, do the voice or whatever. That definitely demonstrates you're not super emotional right now, just triggered by some
he's
questions.
being very chronological, don't you see?
Yeah, see, we're not arguing anything right now. You just want to.
We're not, I just want to ask a question. Just want to know how high profile you are.
That's a pointless question.
You seemed really proud of it just a little bit ago.
Yeah, okay. It's not about being proud, it's just being realistic about my presence in the world and what I should do when I walk around. It's not to try to have an ego battle with you. Modern feminists are very egotistical about stuff like this. It's like, oh, you think you're stronger than me? You think you're more logical than me? You think you're more
I mean,
famous
you
than me?
said men are
It's
stronger
not
than
really.
us, so I'm
I
just
know
like, I'm just
because
trying to feel like
because I am.
Strong
No,
too.
because I am. But you don't need to get offended the fact that I'm stronger than you.
But I'm not offended.
No, I know, but you don't need to get
You think I'm
upset.
offended right now?
I mean, yeah, by what you're talking about, you're like, you think you're more famous than me? It's like this
No.
is a
I
non-argument.
never said I was famous. I never said I was famous.
But why? So why are you asking this question?
Because you said you were high profile, and I just want to know like just how famous you are.
I told you, like every time I walk outside, I get recognized. So it's smart for me to have a bodyguard.
So why don't you have one already?
Because I mean I haven't had any bad interactions so far. I've been
Maybe you're
okay.
not that high visible then.
Or how, I'm kind of confused because earlier you were talking about being attacked and stuff and like,
Yeah, Yeah, you said you were so high profile that if you didn't have a bodyguard, you were at risk for physically being assaulted.
When I'm making an interview video in the train stations of New York City, yes, I need a bodyguard. Because there's more people. Is this the argument you wanted to have?
No.
How many people?
The argument that I
Talking about, bro?
the argument I
Thank you. Remain stoic, Sneeko. Also, we know every masculine man should be capable of violence. We all know this, but this is just like, Destiny is coping so hard. This woman's arguments are so pointless. Destiny's literally scrolling on Reddit. You don't go outside. That's why you don't know what Sneeko's saying. So, insulting someone on the stream is supposed to be blue pill? Yeah, you are these dumb, frumpy bitches here to get clout. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what this argument is about. It just seemed like they're trying to press me because they get triggered by my videos. There's a socialized effort in deliberate behavioral modification of a man's natural drive to better fit the female imperative. Yes.
Okay, I don't want you to feel like I'm attacking you. Well, I was trying to point out.
Do you see these tactics, chat? You see, I don't want you to. You see how they're trying to make this like into a feminine thing. What do you want to actually argue about? This is pointless for real.
Well, I wanted to argue about gender, and that's why I brought up the whole
So
masculinity
okay,
thing.
what do you disagree with me on? If you want to argue about gender.
Well, we were talking about how men are more logical than women, but you really haven't been able to prove any of that to me. You just say it is without actually giving me a logical line of reasoning.
I told you
just
that you
stated-
bleed for a week every month, and that makes you more hormonal than men.
And I said that men go through like fluctuations in their hormones.
You brought up testosterone. You said roid rage. That's not.
You made the
Well, that's an
observation
example.
that like women have menstrual cycles and like that's supposed to do the heavy lifting for your argument. Like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to take away from that?
That you are emotional more than a man for once a week of every single month.
But that's not necessarily true, right? Like all you're saying is like, oh, the hormone fluctuations make you hormonal or make you like more emotional. But here I'm seeing like, hey, men also go through hormonal changes throughout the month. So how does that not make you more emotional than women? It just seems like there's no real line of reasoning. You're just saying hormonal changes. But yet when it comes to men, like suddenly we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that men also go through hormonal changes.
Your example was roid rage, not anything natural about being a man.
That was my example.
And even then, a man, even if that does happen, a man and everybody watching this, we're supposed to be stoic and we're supposed to push that emotion to the side. Women aren't expected to have that same emotional maturity to be able to be rational in situations that are dangerous. Men, you're expected to be calm, level-headed, and be able to handle it. If you start acting emotional, then they call you childish. But a woman can start to freak out and cry, and then that's expected of her. We have different expectations.
So you've never cried before in your life?
No, I've never tried to do it.
No.
Do you think that's healthy?
Sure, it means better than crying all the time. You get more done.
No, not all the
Do you
time,
think
but
women
just
cry all
like.
the time? Do you think women cry all the time?
I think you cry quite a bit. I bet you cry 3 times a week.
Okay.
It's way more than that. I would put you at about like 10, 20 times, anywhere from
No,
there.
I'm actually crying every single moment. Like I'm crying right now. Just to see it because it's like obviously it's my hormones.
So women are like particularly emotional on their periods. Like, what are some things that like? Can you tell when a woman's on her period?
Raise me.
Right now?
Again.
I am the messenger of
Right now.
death.
No, I'm asking you if you can tell if like a woman's on her period. I mean, you can use us as examples if you need to.
I thought you were bleeding right now.
Really?
Yeah.
How come? What am I doing that's super emotional that you just can't handle?
The passive-aggressive cattiness and like that. I mean, are you like that? Are you this? Like that's kind of period. Like, oh really? Like, do you feel that way? Like that reminds me of period behavior.
So, like ideally, like how would women behave? How would we behave that would not get like any criticism from you?
No, it's not criticism. That's just how you are.
No, like direct us. Like how would you want us to behave so we can like embody like the ideal like feminine characteristics that
No,
a woman should
see
embody?
that's the problem. Being emotional and being hormonal and being catty and passive aggressive is your nature. It's just how you are. I'm not telling you to change.
That whole like I'm not telling you to change. Like you don't think that's a bit passive aggressive yourself?
I'm genuine. This is how you are, and instead of trying to fight it and argue with me and talk about masculinity and femininity, just accept that you are more emotional. You are going to be catty and passive aggressive. That's the way it is.
I mean-
Men are expected to be stoic and expected to not be emotional. If we are, then we get criticized, we get laughed at, and then even then, the tactics that you're doing, like, oh, is that how you feel? Like you're trying to be like, are you gay? It's the same thing. So we're not supposed to do that. Women, you can be that way, and it's just expected. But men, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to bob and weave all that. Thank you for the 5 scoop session. Yo, Sneeko, this is a very normie conversation. Also, in a high-stress situation, women will always freeze or flight instead of fight. The only times these are different is when there's a child involved. Yeah.
Are you a father?
No.
Do you want to be?
Of course.
I
you wanna
am
be
the
married or something like that?
messenger of death.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Like, by when do you want to be like married, have a kid, and stuff like that?
I mean, I thought when I was 25, but I want to keep making more money, and I want to be completely self-governing before I start to get married. See, the men who end up with these women will have to negotiate genuine desire with them. No man of value is going to take them seriously. Only a faithful beta is the round friend. Well, yeah, I mean, they want a guy who doesn't embrace their masculinity. They want somebody with a fluid idea of gender, somebody who's like, gender doesn't matter. You're not supposed to embrace that. And it is what it is. Thank you for the 5. Destiny, you don't know anything. First off, Romanian laws are different compared to US. You can Google it like a big boy. They're allowed to hold you as long as they want during investigation.
Really? They're allowed to hold you as long as they want?
Google it.
I don't need to Google it. That's hard. You can't be indefinitely detained in a first world country prison for as long as they want. There's going to be rules and regulations related to it.
How much time do you spend talking about Andrew Tate on your stream?
Recently, since he's been locked up, I talk about him probably like 20 minutes every stream every day.
How long do you stream?
5 hours a day.
Just 20 minutes, are you sure?
Yeah, around like 20 minutes recently. The Bible says in the end times there will be new world order and the government will push the mark of the beast. Do you believe in that? They don't believe in God.
I didn't say that.
You said you're agnostic, so.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Do you know what agnosticism is?
Yes, in a way.
What is it? I don't know what it is, so could you explain it to me?
Okay, these questions are annoying me. Agnostic is maybe, like you're trying to do the thing, it's just, can we argue about something instead
Because
of,
it's not what agnosticism is, it's just the acknowledgement of the
yeah, it's the maybe, we know what that means. It's like, you're like, are you dumb? But this is,
I don't think you're dumb.
okay. So
I'm
what,
not
if
asking
you
if
don't
you're
think I'm dumb and you think Destiny failed at blue pilling me, what did you want to talk about? You haven't really brought up anything that's reconsidered. If he failed at blue pilling me, you guys are doing a worse job, bro. You're making me want to do those 20 push-ups that you Matt talked about earlier. You're making me want to go eat a steak and smoke a cigar and do toxic masculinity shit. I want to go shoot a gun in the field. This shit sucks. I hate this. Like, bro, this conversation is like, I don't like being, it's good for streaming, but like I would never be around this like freely. I wouldn't spend time with women like this. I wouldn't want to go on a date like this. I would not spend time with you if I wasn't making content out of this. So you wanted to blue pill me. What do you have to say besides these questions?
I wanted to have a conversation about gender, and you keep just saying it's just how it is.
So what conversation do you want to have?
Because I keep trying to ask you like questions about like women being emotional, like where's your line of logic, and your line of logic is none. It's literally, this is just how it is. Women are just more emotional. That's just how it be. And it doesn't really, you're not really explaining anything other than, I think this is how it is, so it must be that way. And to me, that seems illogical.
Okay. Thanks for the 5. Since Destiny is attempting to trap you to ask him why he manipulated Anna for sex, where is the study that justifies that?
W, Anna's in the chat. W, Anna's in the chat, guys.
You get falsely accused of some shit?
What? No, it's not false. That's a complicated reveal.
Young Kel says, ask them what they would change if they were president. That's a good question. What would you change if you were president?
If I was president.
President.
I'd probably focus on healthcare. Well, obviously you can't just do this being the president, right? Like not alone. But assuming that the question is asking I had a bunch of political power and I could actually sway the courts and like the legislative branch to do what I want, then I'd probably focus on universal healthcare, restructuring our justice system, and free universal college.
Okay. Free shit, handouts.
It's not really handouts. We're already paying with
Social
most of
programs,
this
yeah.
stuff with our taxes. I just want our taxes to be used.
If
Right.
you were president, what would you change? What would be like your first priority?
My first priority if I was president?
Yeah.
I would try actively to make God more present in the country. I'm not sure what policy that would be, but I would attach all my policies to.
So you
to
want to
God
live in like a
and what he said.
theocracy?
I think countries better run like that. I don't know if I want to live in a theocracy forever, and I do believe in some separation of church and state, but I think we need to have some God back in the West because things are becoming.
Then you don't really believe in separation of church and state.
You don't believe
No, we should separate church and state, but my policies would be traced to the Bible. I wouldn't enforce anybody to believe in anything they don't want to believe in, but I would try to leave my policies based on what God would want me to do. I think we need more God in the country. No matter, being masculine doesn't mean you never need help. Is it not logical to take steps to mitigate risk of ability to protect blah blah blah?
Sorry to you one, but you realize that like if the role, if you had asked her a question, she was like, I want to make people happy, you would have roasted her for not getting a specific answer. But she rattled off like 3 policies, And then when you were asked the same question, like, I want
Okay, you want actual policies? That was my general idea. So
Well, no,
actual
wait,
policies.
wait, wait.
Here we go.
If you're president, how do you?
You want me to be
name
specific?
Yeah.
Okay, I would ban porn. Number one, that'd be my first thing is banning porn.
Jesus. All right.
I would.
So you violate the First Amendment.
Wait,
Okay.
well,
No, porn is not free speech.
It
Porn is not speech.
whatever.
You don't think pornography like falls under freedom of expression?
No, absolutely not.
You think the government should arrest people just for filming people for having sex and putting it online?
Yes, I think it should not be allowed. You should be fined, maybe not arrested, but you should be seriously fined, and we should actively. Yeah, I would also ban TikTok, and I would stop. Instagram is okay.
What about girls that post pictures?
Well, now they're allowing. You could post your nipples on Instagram if you're they them. If you're non-binary, if you're one of you, if you're a she they, you can post your nips because you don't. And I would get rid of that policy. And also, I would stop funding Ukraine. That'd be my third policy. Thank you, Jeremy, because we have nothing to do with that. So America needs to stop getting involved. We need to put America first. Thank you, 20 Jeremy. Sneeko, these two whores are more proof the West is done. Join us in the UAE. Our women are feminine, God-fearing, and most important, loving mothers. That's why I want to get enough money. The Dusko says, ask them to define masculinity and femininity and give them examples. Everything they name will have overlaps. The point of masculinity and femininity is not that there are no overlaps, but inclinations. Yeah, what's your she there? What's your definitions of masculinity and femininity?
Every time somebody tries to
The elements answer to me.
That's why I'm she they, because I think like these hardcore distinctions are really arbitrary most of the time. Like that's why I think it's like useless. If I think a woman is being strong and protectful, I don't understand why I have to box that into the masculinity box. Just like let people do what makes them happy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think to delineate between like masculine and feminine. Like I could name a bunch of like human characteristics that I think are positive for like everybody to embody that to transcend gender, but like I'm not really interested in like trying to make prescriptions or like even describe the way and like stereotype people based off of their gender.
You think you'd be a good mother?
Away from him.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm not interested in being a mom.
You don't want to be a mom?
No,
Why?
because I don't want children.
Allah Akbar!
Why don't you want to have children?
I mean, like, I've never been given like a compelling reason to have children. I just am more interested in like focusing on my career. I can't really structure my life around a child. Children require like a lot of care. I love other people's children. I'm very fond of kids. I babysit kids. But I would be more happy as I don't have to like that. I wouldn't be solely responsible for the child itself, or with a partner or anything like that.
Are you okay dying alone?
Sure.
5, 4,
I mean, like,
Allah Akbar!
No, he died with
One.
a bad Spanish bitch right next to him.
he
He died with a baddie right next to him.
single.
I don't think he was single. He was with that Spanish girl. Redacted Ryan says,
Single.
I would reform the education system that way we don't end up with more women like these two and men like Destiny.
Away from him.
Nicole Scream says, why didn't you read my other dono about you thinking you're special because you're outside of the matrix? You just want to feel smarter than others.
Damn.
No, actually, I don't really think I'm smarter than others. I think I'm like average intelligence, but I just don't think that I'm brainwashed by a lot of the media and a lot of what we are fed. I don't
Did
think
you
I'm.
used to be
Literally
brainwashed?
adhering
Yeah,
to
of course. I grew up like in a liberal environment, and part of the reason why like I yell about this and I'm passionate about this, why it's the whole
Emotional
philosophy
about
of my.
it, maybe.
No, it's the whole philosophy of my stream. You see what you're trying to do? Why do you want to make me feminine?
What, I mean, what's wrong with being feminine?
Because I'm a man. I don't want to be feminine. I clearly don't want to be feminine. So why would
Stop
you?
acting like it.
Where am I acting like it?
You said that you yell and you're passionate about this stuff on stream, and I'm saying, like,
Entertainment?
that's pretty emotional, yeah.
Entertainment? Okay.
Entertainment can be emotional, sure.
Sure. So on a stream, entertaining and emotional. But the reason that I talk about this all the time is because I grew up in that environment and I was fed a lot of lies from birth. Like they told me I had ADHD. A lot of people around me thought they were pansexual and she theys and they thems. A lot of people around me believed in Biden or they just vote completely Democrat without even knowing who the people were.
Supporting Ukraine.
Supporting Ukraine, big one. Yeah, they just believe in.
Probably got like 15 vaccines.
Yeah, even though they're getting myocarditis, and I guarantee both of you are vaccinated. Probably boosted up too, just based off everything you believe in. You don't want to have kids, but you want to get a booster shot. It's just like that type of brainwashing is everything.
Where's
that
the
I'm
contradiction
exactly
there?
against. You're not vaccinated?
No,
You
but, like,
are.
what is,
You're
like,
definitely vaccinated.
What does me, like, not wanting to have kids have to do with my vaccination
Because
status?
people like you, the girl boss queens who don't want to have children, who don't believe in masculinity and femininity, it's because they are all brainwashed to believe this. Like, I knew you were boosted before you said that because of everything else you believe in. Because
You know, it's easy to say this about you. Like, based on like 3 sentences, you can guess like almost every single political position you have. that you think the Holocaust numbers are suspect, you wouldn't support the war in Ukraine, you probably don't support any foreign intervention at all, you probably want to abolish the Fed, you probably think cryptocurrency is the future, you probably think Donald Trump would be a better president than Biden, you probably will never get another vaccine in your life, you probably think Big Pharma is out to get you, like I could probably rattle off like 50 things you believe based on like 2 sentences you
The difference is all those things are true.
You know that's what everybody, you're laughing, come on, you know that's what
Thank you for the 10-on frame. Here's a question that maybe will make these ladies think. Why do you think women are the most unhappiest they've ever been on record? I can answer the question. Women are all on antidepressants and stuff like that because they're not having children. Because having family around us, having family values, believing in God, that's what makes us happy. A family is necessary for us to be happy. Like having children
to women who are
is
like
actually
infertile?
imperative.
Wait, so are you not happy right now because you don't have a family?
I'm not completely fulfilled until I have a family. But I haven't determined. I'm saying I want to. I'm working towards becoming the best father I can be. Obviously, you're saying that I get emotional on stream. I'm working on that. I'm working every single day to be the best person I could possibly be. Girls like you, you're my age, you've already given up. You said, I don't want to have kids. I'd rather not even.
I never
I
said
like
that.
babysitting. Well, she said that. The
I
black
said it,
lipstick.
Yeah.
But, like,
So,
you
I mean,
know.
this is what I'm saying. Like, this, because what makes us happiest is having children, is having a family. And so this is why antidepressants are on the rise right now. And I would, there's a likelihood that you're on it. Say What's Real says you should have asked if she wants to be a Thoughter or a Thad. I don't know that.
How old is Andrew Tate?
He's 36.
Does he have kids?
He does.
That's terrible.
Is it true?
He does have kids.
Is he a good father to them? In jail?
That's funny that a guy's locked up and can't be around his kids. That's a thing to laugh about.
Yeah, it is. I'm so sorry to Andrew Tate. My apologies, Andrew. I would never joke about something like that. It is very serious. That's why it was one of your policies that you want to do police
Yeah, it is.
prison reform, right? So if you think that like having children is like an integral part of like being a woman, what do you say to like infertile women?
The exception is not the rule. I mean, maybe they should adopt, but
I'm not saying it's cruel, but I'm saying to the edge cases, like what do you say to those women? Do you think they're fulfilling?
they are going to be less fulfilled, yeah. Maybe they
Even
should.
if they adopt?
If they adopt it, they, of course, it'll be better, but it's better to have your own children. So, I mean, it's too bad. It's the same thing. It's like, what would you say to crippled people? Like, I don't know, sorry you can't walk. It sucks. The exception's not the rule. It's dumb to bring that up as an argument. I thought you were a good debater. This is like mid stuff you bring up. Correct. The answer is they've been lied to that a career and being submission to a boss will be more fulfilling than being a loving and nurturing mother. Yeah, a lot of the characteristics of what the modern woman talks about, the Western woman, is being a girl boss, being a CEO, doing all the things that men want to be, and that's why they actively hate people who are advocating towards masculinity, because modern feminism has told these women that they need to become men. It's not about equality, it's about the jealousy of male power, because you think that to be happy, you have to be like as smart, as logical, as strong as a man, but that's not okay. We need to have a balance. And part of the reason is because we have more betas, we have more sword boys, we have more like these type of men, and so guys are confused, but the balance is there. I'm not saying that men are more important than a woman. That's not what I'm saying at all. I think that we're equally important. We just have our specific roles and we need to play them. Women like you need to stop trying to be men.
I think it's interesting whenever people say things like this, because whenever I ask them why they think that way, there's no underlying logic. It always
Because
is,
women
because it is.
are unhappier than they've ever been. Antidepressants
So
are
you can say the
skyrocketing.
same thing with men.
Of course, I am saying about that. That's why we're unhappy. I'm not saying that men are better than women. It's not. It's an argument for about the future of humanity.
I understand what you're saying, but what I think is probably more likely is that people for a very long time have been unhappy, and it's only recently that we've actually started to talk about it as a society instead of like drowning in alcoholism or drowning in like Xanax, basically. Like, do you think 50s housewives
Xanax is
were
new.
happy? Like, they were like high off their fucking minds. Like, this is not new behavior. The only thing that is new now is that we actually are taking psychology seriously instead of just telling people, like, to shut up about it, like, this is just life. We actually think, hey, we can change it. Like, we shouldn't just pretend that this is all okay. We
You're in
actually
therapy,
talk
right?
about it now. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not on antidepressants, though, so I think
Yeah.
it's interesting to see.
Yeah, I didn't say you're on antidepressants. I think you
Yeah.
are.
Oh,
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Everything you're talking about, I would put a guess. But yeah, I can hear therapy. You're probably both in therapy.
No, I've never been in therapy.
Why are
Do
they
you
so
think there's something
pessimistic?
wrong with therapy?
No, it's predictable.
And I'm not on antidepressants either.
Yeah. Why are they so pessimistic? Goth chick, what is the reason that you exist? Why do you wake up in the morning? Yeah, there's so many questions coming in. Destiny's whole ideology is rationalizing the system, no original opinions, only to gaslight outside thinkers, says Gorgrit.
I feel like you're the pessimistic one because you have this very rigid idea.
No, I'm
of what it
extremely
means
optimistic.
To like live your life
I'm
as a
extremely
man.
optimistic. I love life, and I think having a family makes. I encourage everybody watching the stream to have a lot of children, and I want to have the best life possible, and I hope that everybody here
You think men
Watching
sitting in
the-
front of their computer watching your live stream is like helping contribute to them becoming like advancing their goals of like?
Well,
building a
usually when you
family
guys aren't
and
in here, we have a very
like-
energetic stream where we laugh a lot, we're doing push-ups, we're yelling at each other, we're cracking jokes, and I stream at night, I don't stream every single day. I tell people not to be chronically online, I tell them to go outside. And also I don't play video games and stuff like that, I'm just here talking to my chat because I like that for a lot of them watch it in the gym. I encourage people to go and live life. I don't want to be chronically online playing video games for 12 hours a day, I don't think that makes them happy.
He's calling you out, Steven.
No, I am a little bit. Like, I don't think men are supposed to be, like, playing video games 12 hours a day. I just don't. They should go accomplish and they should go beat the game of
Then
life.
how do you explain why he plays so many video games when he's married?
I mean, his marriage is different than most. And I wanted to bring up this example because someone in the chat asked you, like, why do you get up every day? What's the meaning of life? I tweeted something, and I don't remember, but Destiny's wife replied to the tweet. She said, I don't know, I think I said something about God, and she said, my life stands for sex, drugs, and travel. And then I asked him, like, can I reply haram? Because it was very surprising to me. That's not what I mean, I'm not going to try to be disrespectful, but I don't want my wife to think that her life stands for sex, drugs, and travel. I would like my wife to think that she stands for nurturing the children that we have together, or having a good home, or like having just living life. That's the opposite of how I want my family to run. You know, we have different life philosophies. That's why I like having them on, because we can disagree, but yeah.
So you can agree that other people have different things that make them happy.
Of course. But I think that ideology, the blue pill ideology, makes people more unhappy because people on your side, they end up on antidepressants more often. They end up in therapy. They are constantly talking and classifying themselves and trying to become special in different ways. They're always trying to, because they don't believe that, they think, you think
Wait,
that.
are you on the left? No, right?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, but I feel like what you're describing is like you want men to conform to this, which is that rigid expectation of masculinity, which is a very like collectivist idea, which is kind of like falling into like left-wing politics. So I'm kind of surprised. Like usually the right, I would have thought, purportedly and like nominally supports. Like,
I wouldn't say I'm on the right either. I
individuality.
don't classify myself on left or right, or like I don't like to box myself in on politics because I don't even believe in the two-party system. Like I believe in life. I believe in God. I think we should follow that. And just more often that people on the right tend to believe in God. But yeah, the reason I say this because I think I was on ADHD medications for a long time. It made me sad. I see a lot of people in therapy, a lot of people close to my life, and they're nonstop going. I have friends from high school who are still in therapy, and it's like, do you ever expect to get out? And they don't. And people on this side, I'm trying to advocate towards a life. I think that if men constantly try to improve and constantly pursue towards something greater, and they believe in something greater like God, they will have a more fulfilling life. If they aim towards having a family, that's where they're going to find happiness. People on the left, they tend to think that happiness is something that they have or don't have. So they need antidepressants, or like, I'm depressed today, and then they go to therapy. It's like,
Why do you think therapy is bad?
I don't think it's bad. I think a lot of people do need it. Of course, people who have PTSD, people who went to war. But there's too many people in your generation, in our generation, that constantly go there. And I think they like talking. They like to overanalyze. Our generation lives too much in their own head, analyzing their own thoughts and thinking that they need to classify themselves. It's too introspective, and like when you're like that neurotic, it doesn't make you happy.
Have you thought that therapy might actually help break you out from that? Because like when I go to therapy, basically, you're right, I do overanalyze a lot. And then my therapist is basically like, Pixie, snap out of it. Like, let's bring you back to reality. Like, think about this in this way. And it helps me having that other opinion out there. So it's interesting to me that you think therapy is an extension of that, when it seems like therapy for a lot of people is breaking away from that overanalysis and having a more third-party objective opinion telling you like, hey, look at it from this different perspective. Have you gone to therapy before?
I did once in college, and it was a waste of time. She was hot, and I was just trying to like, I was just spitting game, and I was like, I was sitting there like saying my problems. And this is back like when I was in the Matrix and I was like believing in liberal ideology. I was talking, and I'm like, this shit is not even that big of a deal. I'm like, I don't even know why I'm here. So I was started to like embellish the story, and I'm like, this is a waste of time. She's hot. She has big tits. I don't even like this.
So
This is
do
a
you
waste
think
of
it's
time.
healthy for you that when you were put in a position of like emotional vulnerability, that you had to deflect by trying to like escalate a situation?
I didn't
to, like,
even
a
feel
sexual
vulnerable.
situation?
I didn't even feel vulnerable because I was saying it. I'm like, oh, this I could just.
Well, if you're in like an intimate setting, one-on-one with a therapist, and you're being asked questions about like your feelings, your thoughts, about like your life, your life circumstances.
I feel more vulnerable
Hey, what
and
up,
I feel more
Paulino?
open and honest when I'm streaming. When I'm talking to the chat, when I'm expressing myself, when I'm cracking jokes, when I'm reflecting, like, this is when I'm more myself and I'm more honest. Like, when I'm here talking to people, that's the way that I express myself.
So
When I'm
you
there
went to
one-on-one,
therapy closed off.
I didn't close. I told her shit, but I was feeling like this shit doesn't matter. I need to get out of here.
What stuff did you tell?
Wait, why did you go to therapy in the first place then?
Some girl, like, I was just obsessed over this one girl, and like I wanted a relationship with her, and she just wanted to, and it was like me up, and I'm just like, and it was stupid. Like, I didn't need to go to therapy over that. I could have just been like, okay, she doesn't want a relationship, bye. It's easy to solve. Most male problems, they're very easy to solve. Like, we don't need to, you know, I didn't need it to have a therapist tell me, don't pursue that relationship. I knew it, but I was just too weak at the time to go and confirm that for myself. W Sneeko, the blonde is a she, they, but who is they, though? I don't know. The W Destiny, he's going to be pegged tonight by two they, thems. W Masculinity, free top G. Okay, bro. Sneeko, please stop wasting your time with these girls. They are approaching everything from a blank slate. Men and women are different. Ladies, get used to it. We process emotions differently, but here's the thing. The left, they want to destroy the idea of gender at all. They think that gender is ironic. They don't think that there is a difference, even though we're born different. So.
I never said there was no difference between.
Well, you said you couldn't even classify masculinity and femininity, and you said that gender is ironic and you don't even know how to define it.
Well, it's because you're looking at it from sex and gender being.
By lightning.
I do agree that there is difference between biological males and biological women. I just think that a lot of these things that we describe as masculinity are traits that are really just like for people in general. So like being a protector, I think, is for people in general.
Yeah, I disagree. I think that feminism has brainwashed a lot of women to think that they need to play the male role when they're going to be their
Why
happiest.
is that the male role though? Like what you're saying?
Because it's traditionally always been that way, and men are stronger, so we should play that role of protecting and providing. We are more capable mentally. We don't get pregnant for 9 months, and we're not the nurturers. So it just falls into that category based on biology, and it's worked for, you know, centuries, and I think we should stick to that. And I think there's more unhappiness now because that reason that we're trying to separate the ideas of gender.
I think it's interesting when you say that because I think like you know Sparta, like you know the history of Sparta.
No, enlighten me.
Okay, you know that they were a warrior culture.
Yeah.
You know that politically they were run by women.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's interesting when you say like men are more mentally capable. Yet we have this society that was like really great or really strong or whatever that was run by women.
Okay, that's one example, but most
Yeah,
societies,
like-
most successful societies have always been patriarchal.
Well, if we let's look at like the most recent societies in Europe, for example. Like Angela Merkel like ran the EU basically, had chancellor of Germany for like how many years?
Why
Like,
is everybody in the chat saying that's cap about Sparta?
I mean, you can Google it if you don't believe me. Interestingly enough, Aristotle blamed the fall on Sparta being run by women.
Stop using their language. First step to ending all this bullshit. What did I say? Was she, they? I don't know what I used. So go kick the bots out of your house. Destiny's always on his phone. Like these two women make no sense, giving no arguments, and they're being disrespectful. They got better. To embrace your masculinity and femininity means to embrace your natural inclinations as a man-woman. This doesn't mean there are no overlaps. Men have a greater inclination to protect and providing. I think we should embrace that more. Ask them where Sparta is now. Yeah, it dissolved. But so did a lot of societies from that. So I mean, I don't know how valid that is.
Can you tell me what a bot is?
You guys, NPCs.
I don't know, like what.
Vaccinated, Biden, therapy, antidepressants, she, they, BLM, Ukraine flag and bio.
And when people say the opposite about you, like they say you're a bot because you have all the opposite beliefs, how do you respond? You're just like, I'm not a bot? Or
Sure, that doesn't offend me. I mean, like, people on your side get really offended when I say bots. It's like something that sticks in your head. But if you guys call me a bot,
I literally just like don't know what it is. Like I don't know what like bots are.
a bot
like,
is
what that
somebody
makes
who
sense.
blindly believes in what the government and what the programming is telling you. If you were chronically on TikTok, I had this the other day. I had Pearl come on, and Pearl brought her sister, and she showed me her screen time. Her screen time was like 5 hours a day on TikTok. And so then you kind of get an idea of everything she believes in. She's going to believe in all the liberal programming. And so I showed her Libs of TikTok, the Twitter page where they show drag queens and they show how LGBT is shown in all these classrooms and stuff like that. And I showed her a video of a drag queen twerking on a child. The child gets a $5 bill on the drag queen twerking in front of his face. And she's like, twerking isn't sexual. It doesn't have to be sexualized. That is bot programming. To think that shaking an ass and that's okay because it's just a performance. It's just a dance. That, when I see that, I'm seeing like, this is the fall of the West. This is how society
What up,
is
Jess?
in real time. We're seeing kids being brainwashed into thinking that this is okay, this is empowering, this is a good thing, and it's destroying the minds of a lot of kids. Like they should be in a sandbox, they should be like in a classroom, they should be having fun, they should be playing with toys, not sex toys. They should be playing with Legos and shit. But this is the indoctrination that's going on. And so when I see that, and
Dude,
when
I
see this
won't
girl
be able
come
to
on
make it, I don't
TikTok
think.
chronically, who's depressed, who's in therapy, who's boosted vaccinated,
wait a minute.
who believes Biden is good, and she says that this is not a bad thing, that twerking isn't sexual, this is okay, that's a straight up NPC, because this is terrible.
Man,
And
not
it should
much.
be-
Just fucking failing this
like,
key.
back
What a
in the day,
shame.
like they would stone you to death for doing that shit.
I,
And they just allow it now.
I got
And think that's the
permanently
next step of
suspended.
the LGBT
Do you think
movement.
women should be stoned for using TikTok?
I don't know
No,
why
absolutely
though.
not. Absolutely not. But I think it should be banned. But I'm just saying this is why, like,
It's really
I was
shitty.
president, so back, like, my first thing would
But
try to
fuck,
do
man,
is
we had
break
9
down
minutes left or some shit like that before the last boss, and we wiped 3 times.
getting in foreign affairs like Ukraine, because we need to
Oh
focus on our
my god.
because everything is collapsing. Like New York City, full degeneracy, San Francisco.
What a shame, man. What a shame.
Of course they do, but you don't really help keep bombing these countries non-stop, and it's not really to go help out the countries. It's constantly stay at war so we can generate a lot of revenue. If the arms industry, if we're always at war, the arms industry makes a lot of money. It's great. The man fought the war.
Yeah, my main account got suspended. I really don't know why. I obviously appealed. Still haven't received a response. I think it's like 6 months ago now, so I doubt I'll ever get a response. I mean, I don't know, dude. Seems really odd.
Patriarchal society that successfully stood the test of time and/or revolutionized something in the world that was positive and is still being used until
I mean, I think I know why, but it's like, it's only speculation, so.
I would argue that
The elements answer to me. We must die.
I'm guessing you're gonna say like that's
You will be trampled into
Yeah,
dust.
the exception doesn't make the rule. I mean, most societies are patriarchal, so I think we should, the perception of the world is heavily in. That's like the same argument. Like, what about girls?
Oh, man. Man, I give this one more go. If we wipe again, I'm gonna be out.
Fortunately, accept the fact most people have legs. Think of the 5. Our perception of the world is heavily influenced by our biological gender differences. This inadvertently influences our psychology, which is why there are different inclinations. A bot, thank you, Jeffrey. A bot is a human being completely brainwashed by the system and resulting culture. The 3 of you are in a massive portion and are unable to wear it. That makes you a bot. Destiny, I'm worried. Curious about
No.
recently, you got on stream and you were saying how it's not fun to hang around progressives. Conservatives more fun because they go to the shooting range. And liberals are on antidepressants and they get triggered by everything.
Bruh. Bruh.
The elements answer to me. Fear my wrath. So weak. You have always been weak.
Is there anything else you wanted to blue pill me about?
I just am wondering. I wish you would talk more about like the reasons, other than I just think it is this way. Like that's what I'm interested in about.
I'm interested. Like, do you think that red pill people are kind of like the antithesis to like simps?
Yeah, I think simping makes men extremely unhappy. I tell my streams to not watch porn, to not watch OnlyFans, to stop simping. I get some of the people, I get some simps in my chat. I tell them it doesn't make them happy. Men don't naturally want to be simps. It's not one word.
Then how do you explain why there's so many simps?
Because of the brainwashing, because of programming, because of stuff like Twitch. Twitch, they have, I'm banned on Twitch. Nobody knows why. Nobody will explain it to me. But you know what they promote? You know
What are you up to anyway, Yes?
Sitting in a hot tub, just sitting there half naked. Pokemon gets all these viewers, and everybody who watches them chronically, they imagine that they're their girlfriend, and they're never going to get any reaction from them. OnlyFans, the rise of porn, this turns men into
why
simps.
should Pokemon be banned?
The Pokemon shouldn't be banned, but I'm saying Twitch promotes simp culture because girls will just sit in a hot tub and take donations while guys will give away all their money and get sadder and sadder for a chip dopamine hit. The fact that we have monetized sex so much gives people the opportunity to get a quick dopamine hit instead of searching for actual love and a meaningful relationship, which is what really makes us happy. Tipping a girl $5 on a hot tub stream and she says, thanks, makes them happy for 3 seconds, and then they get sad because they're alone and they're jerking off on their fucking computer screen.
Isn't that kind of all parasocial relationships? Sure, they don't like jerk off, but they're still getting that quick dopamine hit of feeling like they're connected to the streamer.
Well, I tell my chat, I make fun of, there was a guy in here who donated yesterday and today, said he wanted to move in with me. I start making fun of him a lot. I want my stream to be somewhat educational, to be funny, to be energizing. I want people to leave this and feel better. the objective of a simp stream, a hot tub stream, they're not gonna feel better afterwards. They're gonna feel worse. They're gonna feel drained. Their wallet's gonna be emptier. I want people to leave this and be like, fuck yeah. I want to get in the gym. I'll be doing push-ups in here every single day. I'll be talking about news. I'm trying to make people laugh. I want them to feel.
What a shame, man. Can't believe I didn't finish this fucking 16er.
Some hope. I always say tell people.
When you
I pray on here.
How is that like?
Well, they're trying to contribute to the conversation. They're trying to add to the conversation. When you're on a Twitch stream with a hot tub, you're not trying to add to the combo. She says, thanks, tee ooh, and that's it.
Out of curiosity, do you feel the same way when it comes to gambling streams?
I think gambling is bad. I mean, of course, there's a lot of bad things. I don't promote gambling. I mean, I've been tempted to. I've had like big offers, like $30,000, $40,000 to promote gambling, but I decide not to because I want this to be something positive. You know, there's a lot of garbage, and I think that's part of the reason that I'm banned. I think that every single social media platform, they want you to be mindlessly addicted. They want you to be droning all single day. And I was banned. They're trying to call me a violent misogynist now on YouTube. I was banned because of COVID misinformation, election misinformation, and cyberbullying for making fun of girls' eyelashes. It wasn't because I'm a violent misogynist. They just wanted me out of here. But this is why Rumble's taking over this year. It's like, this is actually energizing. And like, type of one in the chat if this makes you energized, because that's my goal. If I don't get any ones, then I failed. But I want, like, and now I see it. On my Instagram story, every single day I post a picture in the gym. People tag me in their stories. I've been reposting them. They're lifting weights. We go back and forth. I joke at them. We have like a relationship that's, I guess it's parasocial, but at the same time, when I'm feeling low or like I'm sitting in bed scrolling, doing bot shit, I see people in the gym posting their stories, and I'm like, fuck.
Big fucking breast.
A lot of you guys have really motivated me too. Look at all the ones. Everybody in here gets energized. If they ask Amaranth, if they ask a Twitch streamer, do you guys get energized from here? They might lie, but deep down they know, bro, this doesn't make you happy. Porn makes you sad.
Do you think Trainwreck should get banned?
For gambling?
Yeah.
Gambling is a little easier to handle.
Nice, dude.
Porn, but I don't think gambling is good. I don't think gambling is good.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I think
it's
porn is
generally the best option is to buy a house, no doubt.
I understand where you're coming from, but it seems to me that there's a disconnect.
I mean, there's
Designed to make it.
there's positives.
Porn
Ooh, big fucking thing.
I'm not saying you cannot get addicted to porn. You can still get addicted to porn, but we have more.
It depends on your situation, but generally speaking, it'll definitely be the best option to buy.
Like all those breaks that we have
No doubt.
to keep you addicted. So it seems to me that if you want to ban porn, you should also want to ban gambling, because gambling is actually
That's a fair point.
purposely trying to.
That's a fair point. I don't think, but I think porn is worse. And I see how porn is destroying men more than, of course, gambling. A lot of people get addicted, but
And I don't know if I want to worry actually.
a lot more than gambling from what I've seen. So that's why.
you would like, if you had it your way and you were in charge of Twitch, you would ban like gambling streams and you would ban like all hot tub streamers.
No, because then Twitch would fail. If I was a CEO of Twitch, of course I would want that. I would want them to do all the degenerate shit that they do, because it makes a lot of money. But I thought you had. if I was president, I would not allow that. But if I was the CEO of a company, of course that's gonna make me the most money.
So you'd put profits over your values if you were the CEO, but not president.
My friends call me. Well, yeah, this is a hypothetical. I mean, I wouldn't ever be CEO of Twitch. I'm just like putting myself in a hypothetical scenario. Like idealistically, no, I wouldn't do that. I would try to make Twitch better, but then Twitch would fail. So the same thing, Tumblr banned porn and it failed. Porn was the reason it did well.
I guess I just brought up the like simp thing because I see a lot of red pill.
Yeah, dude. Where have you been living?
Like two sides of the same coin as like simps, because I feel like a lot of
Like in which city?
even though you're railing against women, just like simps, you're structuring your entire life around women.
And did you buy a house in the same city, or did you move
To live your life
to a different one?
like a woman is at the center of it.
No, I'm not.
I feel like a lot of masculinity is focused on just not being a woman, basically.
That's what you hear, but no, I think masculinity is becoming strong, is becoming smarter, is just becoming better. Like,
I mean, you literally constructed this binary between like masculine and feminine.
but that doesn't mean that. Yeah, I know, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's all around getting a girl. Just because there's differences, that doesn't.
Well, I
mean
didn't say getting a girl. I just said around women. Or it could be around like mothers, sisters,
About being
girlfriends,
not
daughters,
like women.
like
Hellstream.
Good.
About not being a woman.
About being, yeah. Like
It's not. No, it's not about not being a woman. It's about being the best man that you could possibly be.
When
The
the
best
winds
man
are
that you could be is a
still,
guy who's in shape, is a
I
guy
will
who protects, is a guy
suspect
who has a
the
good
worst.
family around him, is a guy who provides, is a guy who's smart, a guy who makes a lot of money.
Shikar
That is
and
the best
Barazil
man.
plans.
like potentially
must
getting
rally
married,
to
right?
free her
That's not
and
the only.
defeat
That's
Balakar
part of it.
Khan.
That's not the only reason.
But a man who does all of those
Do
things and
what
doesn't
must
manage
be
to get a
done
wife,
to
you think
prepare
that
them.
he's
Our
succeeded?
combined forces will
Because you need
meet
a family
outside
is what makes us
Nokodan
happiness.
Hold. I will await
Mm.
I feel like it does keep coming back to this, like.
That's part of it, but that's not the
Nice.
sole
ride
reason.
the winds
The
of
red pill. See,
Onara's
a lot of
fury
people
to
on
reach
your
them
side they think
quickly.
that the red pill is all about getting a girl. I actually think that a lot of it is learning about female nature and learning about female delusion, learning why feminism is a lie. But it's not just about.
What do you get for half a mil or a little bit above half a mil? Like, what kind of house do you get? Like, I'm talking about like in terms of the state of the house. Like, is it massive, or is it like mediocre, or I don't know, man. I have no fucking clue about American real estate. What is the, dude, what's the healer doing? Did he not get summoned?
Alright you guys, man, welcome back to another video. So, we're going to be doing a giveaway on this video. These are the newest Travis Scott 1 lows, and these are actually pretty clean, bro. I might need to get a pair of these for myself, but we're going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to give away 3 pairs of these. All you guys got to do is make sure you guys like this video, make sure you guys are subscribed, and DM proof to my Instagram that you guys did both of those. So you guys can either like screenshot your phone, take a picture of your computer, whatever you got to do, just DM me proof that you guys like this video, and y'all are subscribed.
My bad. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good, bro. Don't ever be sorry. Big Mo in the cut.
Man, shouts out Rami, man.
Don't bind it on
The
you.
light of the city.
Stop.
Even when it's dark out.
But yeah, guys, we have tons of sizes of these. So if you guys win, you guys can pick your size, and y'all can be anywhere out of the country. I'm picking 3 of you guys. So yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and DM me proof. But anyways, guys, I did a giveaway like 2 videos ago, if you guys saw, for a $1,000 store credit. So I picked the winner. We're gonna go ahead and give him a call right now. Oh yeah, this dude has been supporting me, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. He's been supporting me since before I had probably 10K subscribers on YouTube.
3,
was the first DM?
2,
This was May 27th.
1.
So that's back when I literally had like 10 or 20,000 subscribers. So he's been supporting me since day 1. He's entered all the giveaways, and I see him always DMing me. He's always commenting on the videos. So let's go ahead and give him a call.
I welcome
Hopefully he
Onara's
answers.
rage.
The homie No Limit
When
Dutchie.
the winds are still, I will suspect
Yo!
the worst.
What's up with you, bruh?
Tirai, Shikar,
Chillin',
and
guess
those
what?
other
You already
clans
know what.
must
You already
rally
know
to
what.
free her and defeat
You won, bro.
Balakar Khan.
You won, bro. You know why though? Specifically for this reason, because you've been supporting me like since day 1, and you know that. Since when? How long? When did you subscribe to me? Do you remember like how many subscribers I had or not? Where you stay at? You're not from LA, right? You're not from. He from
Clan
Georgia,
Yaku
y'all.
has
He
used
from
Onara's
Georgia, so
song
you got
to
$1,000
conjure an
store credit.
avatar
What
of
size
the
you wear?
storm. Blasphemy.
9.5. Alright, let's
storm
get it.
must be
Alright, bet. Is there
quiet,
something
and the
specific
elemental
you
within
looking
it
for?
defeated
Or not really?
before
Do you want me to
Clan
just show you some
O'Neill
shit?
can join the Khan march. Their primalist
Or
allies
were you thinking you want to get like
protect
one good
this
shoe,
raging
or you want to get like a few good shoes, so I can show
and
you like
destroy them.
2 pairs. Alright.
Truly a blasphemous sight.
Jordans and Dunks. Alright, bro. What's your name again? You said Dutchie. Is it Dutchie? Is that your Instagram name or that's your real name? DeAndre. Alright, bro. And you be watching the vlog channel too, or what? You be tapped in? We got the Lost and Founds, boy. These just came out. Damn, I didn't think we had them. Alright. So that's 500. That's half of it right there. We got the 11s that came out. You already got them. Everybody got them shit. What you been on today? Chilling? Yeah? Oh yeah, huh? Who won, Brian? I've been editing all day. Who won today? So so the winner of the 49ers game play the Chiefs, huh?
Power weakens.
Oh shit. Alright, bet. I'm a Chiefs fan, that's why. We finna win anyway, so. Word, we finna smack y'all then. These is a collab, you feel me? The Union joints. Oh, no, hold on, let me flip this camera. The Union Johns. The Union Dunks. These also 500, literally. So that's, you wanna do these in the what did we say again? Lots of pounds. Bet. Alright, so we got the Union Dunks. We got lots of pounds. Both sides, 9.5. Yeah? Oh yeah, nah bro, for real, thank you bro. Feel me, I pay attention to who's been rocking with me since the start, bro. You've been showing love since before anybody, bro. So nah, for real, I appreciate you. DM me right now your address and everything and all that. And I'll have them out to you this week. You feel me? My boy, good looking, bro. Keep rocking with me, you feel me? Yes, sir. I got you, bro. Shout out the homie, bro. I'm gonna see you, alright? I'm gonna hit you. Alright, you guys, so the homie, I forgot what he said his name was. DeAndre. The homie DeAndre picked out Unions and lots of bounds. So, 2 solid shoes. It's literally right $1,000 budget. So, yeah, I'm gonna ship these out to him this week. Like I said in the beginning of the video, we're giving away 3 Travis Scott ones on this video. So all you guys gotta do is like, subscribe, and DM proof to my Instagram. So good luck. What else I gotta do before we get into the video? Let me plug my vlog channel real quick. If you guys aren't already subscribed, go subscribe to Rami's Life. You know me? That's my vlog channel where I upload just like vlogs and whatever I really want. So go subscribe to that channel. Other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is a long ass buyout video. This video's like gonna be like 40 minutes. So grab y'all popcorn, y'all meals, whatever you guys gotta do. 3 people came in trying to sell fakes this video. So good luck on the giveaway. Let's get into it. How are you, man? Cool. First time selling here? Yeah. First time. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Cool. Hey, both brand new. Both brand new. And you're looking to trade for the lobsters, or? Yeah. Cool. So if I were to take both of these aren't going to be too high. It'd be at like 100 and 280 credit. So I'll do 4 credit. If I have those, depending on the size, they're like, what size are you looking for? Hey, do we have 11 and a half orange lobsters? You want to look? Yeah, your size is all in that room. It'd be 400. Let me know. I'll keep it here, bro. Yeah, of course. How are y'all, bro? Welcome back. Welcome back. Chilling. You guys were on the last video. I don't know if you guys saw it. You guys, yeah. Separate. Cool. How are you, man? Cool. For sure. All good.
Marked by lightning.
Of course, bro. I appreciate you. It's all good. That's Nike. They just mass produce, so certain pairs just come like that. It's all good. This one also got a defect? This one's smooth. All right, we got a smooth thing. All right, these are crispy. For sure. All right, how much you got? Cash or credit? 660. That's a low ball. I do 720 cash or 8 credit. Yeah, let me know. Cool. Hey, don't ever listen to the kids out there though. Always fuck with me first. I know you will. I appreciate you. Of course, of course, of course. Let me know. How are you, man? From Toronto? Yeah. From Toronto? Yeah. 6 in the building. What's up with y'all coming? Say what's up, bro. 6. What's up with you guys, bro? First time in LA? No, we've been here. Yeah, we're staying out there. We go ready to see you. That's lit, bro. It means a lot, bro. I gotta come out there soon. I'm gonna be coming out there soon, so I'll post on my story. Yeah, it is. No, I've never been to Canada. Right now, yeah. Just another. Yeah, of course, bro. Tell them to subscribe, bro. We're on the road to 1 million. How long, bro? We're at 500 right now. How long do you think it's gonna take? Yeah. How long do you think it's gonna take to get 1 million? I think 2 months. March. That's like 3 months. I think we can do it by. My dog. We gonna hit it, bro. Go subscribe if you guys haven't already. 6 side in the building, man. 666. I appreciate you guys, bro. How we going? All right, yeah. Good looking. All right, bro. Yeah. All right, bro. For sure. Good looking. How are you, bro? Where'd you get these? You selling? Where'd you get them? For real? I'd probably just pass, bro. Keep it a buck. I don't know. You know, I'd say no. You could try a few other stores, see what they say. Just from what I've seen, they look just way different. Yeah, I don't think it's comfy. You can just tell by the box. The colors like two different tones. Just a little bit. And with the paper too, the color on yours is never usually green, and it's like way too green. I don't think we have any right now. There's another store called Bandit Lake. It's like 2 blocks over. They might have to.
Answer to me!
I appreciate it. Good looking, bro. Yeah, have a good one. Alright guys, we good. Alright you guys, as y'all saw, the homie just got into the country. I think he obviously knew, but it's like, we never know, bruh. So y'all, let me know what you guys think. He seemed clueless. Some people really just don't know. It's the first take of the day. Fortunately not. I wish we could. We need to create a system so we can do something like that, but we're not up to it. So, cash, what did I say the credit was? It was for cash to be at 350. I'll do a point flip for 370. Or if you want to settle for 360 and just, or you take a risk, 350, it's up to you. It's up to you. Pressure's on. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sick and tired. Sick of niggas dying.
I can spare no hunters
Yeah,
for the
I'm so sick and tired. Sick of niggas dying. If I name drop, they get more lit. Some niggas ain't big as I am, and I feel like I'm blessed with a big excitement. And I work through the pain, I ain't into crying. They said it was hard, they ain't even lying. How you want it, you ain't even trying. They got me hurt, so I gotta drill. I gotta chill, cause I got a deal. Who can I call when it's getting real? I thought I was rich when I got a meal. I want you to overstand. I can help you out, I can't hold your hand. Go brainstorm and make a little plan. Worry about me, nigga, you a man. I'm on the gram talking to my fans. Play my song, I'm hoping that they dance. Somebody got shot, I'm hoping that's his man. I'm trying to survive and focus on this band. Yeah, let me shout out my daughters. I do more for them, yeah, than anybody in this world could offer. And I'm watching how they giving them lies. You don't know how I be feeling inside. On the real, that shit kill me inside. Trying to forget, but it's sit in my mind. I got some killers that's willing to die. If you look and see the drill in their eyes, they don't give it, then I'm still in the prize. I'm at the top, but I'm still in the prize. I gotta work, I ain't feeling inside. I hope my haters feeling the vibe. I'll never let them shit on the guy. I'ma do what I can a million times. I'll never let them shit on the guy. Yeah, I'ma do what I can. Yeah, I'm so sick and tired. Sick of niggas dying. If I name drop, they get more lit. Some niggas ain't big as I am. And I feel like I'm blessed with a big excitement. And I work through the pain, I ain't into crying. They said it was hard, they ain't even lying. How you want it, you ain't even trying. Look, somebody come, somebody gotta leave. I don't even know that's how I gotta be. Watch what you say when you wanna be. They take a lyric tied to the beat. And I ain't never crying when it's heat. No, I ain't never tired of the streets. I cut him off prior to the speech. And I ain't even know why he was a leech. I don't pay no attention to the media. They gon' act way different when I meet them. And she gon' act way different when I'm seeing her. Yeah, I tell her pull up, but she come on like 3 o'clock. Yeah, and I'm only trying to maintain. I'm with the niggas that gangbang. And I feel new to this same thing. I need a Richard Millie plain Jane. I came a long way from the A train. I don't switch sides, I don't lane change. The police just want us to name names, but we don't never play the blame game. I'm so sick and tired. Sick of niggas dying. If I name drop, they get more lit. Some niggas ain't big as I am. And I feel like I'm blessed with a big excitement. And I work through the pain, I ain't into crying. They said it was hard, they ain't even lying. How you want it, you ain't even trying.
Nearly there. See to the final weapon.
The elements answer to me!
It's okay to be impatient. I know you've been waiting. You just feel with a lot of frustration. But I know you okay. I'm still focused on the temptations. Back in the day, bad Venus, babe. Work overtime. okay. Gotta stay focused on the temptations. Get back in the way. Bad beaters, baby. Come through now, you know I need. Might go back to how I did. Count the things and I can see. Open up the easy. You don't want nobody else to tell you up again. Fell in love once and it works so you can. Like the elements are to me. I'm the only nigga that can really fight you move. Teach you things that you ain't never learned to move. I'm tired of the niggas that be hurting you. Ooh, you just need a real nigga. Stay home, chill, nigga. Don't worry, baby, I'll pay the bills, nigga. Yeah, how you feel, nigga? Oh, it's okay, girl, to be impatient. 'Cause I know you've been waiting. You just feel with a lot of frustration. But I know you're okay. Gotta stay focused on that temptation.
The battle has turned. The weapons are ours.
Working overtime, girl. You know you looking fine. But you ain't got it right. You the first side. You ain't got to change, girl. You know you look right. It's you.
Credit has landed. Strike down.
Casamado, D-Sap, Giuliano, see that we're walking, bow, soldier, it's my guy right there, hey, move, everybody, oh yeah, he got blunt, oh, look, I'm feeling richer than ever, old friends like Fabi, we should be sticking together, if I change then I did for the better, made it out the storm, I said a flight, no I'm not missing the weather, no issues. My only problem is how this money's gonna fit in this leather. I'm on a mission, whatever. She wanna stay and she better get it together. Said 3 times and made it the Lydia's letter.
Clan Ukel has allied with Clan Nokud. Today, they will regret that alliance. They have desecrated the graves of our first ancestors, Tira and Maruk. Destroy these grave robbers and return our ancestors to their rest before they are forced to fight in Balakar's name.
like a mannequin. I'm every day, I've got the panicking. I roll for my phantom. If my ops in the forest,
By lightning.
then we showing up the phantom. The on my body. Head to toe like a mannequin. I'm every day, I've got the panicking. I roll for my phantom. If my ops in the forest, then we showing up the phantom.
Lock up on my head, that mean I don't never slip. Run up on me, I'm a whack a nigga, clap a nigga, skate off in the whip. Gucci 4 and see the drip, 5500 the fit. 55K on my wrist, I'm tired of jacking my money legit.
I got the Garish, boy got the hurricane. I got the range and I'm in pay. I'm from the force, I'm a double G and I'm known for putting it pain. I spent 50 on my left wrist, another 100 on the chain. Try to reach, and we taking shots close range.
Bang, hit his brain. Catch me an op, I'ma treat him and beat him and show me lean. All my brothers, you won't be the same. Ever since then, I've been going insane. Do it for spending, I do it for gain. And even gon' wet him up, show my pain.
I like my bitch, red bone, iced out, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, mellow. I'm the king of New York, mellow, like him, we just a mellow. That's about niggas know me. I'm a year old, you know me.
Marked by lightning.
Jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, mellow. I'm the king of New York, mellow, like him, we just a mellow. Ask around, niggas know me. I'm a year old, you know me.
I'm not going to be able to.
Big 38 for the weapon, and I catch a case for none. I back the race for none. Ready, rock steady, shots, it's your belly. Rush back, I'm a daddy.
Savvy, swing a BOA ring. RIP the foreign soldiers. Screaming free my nigga money. I just shipping in my mind. Smoking dope, I'm getting daddy. Lot of pressure on my shoulders. Steady moving, but it's heavy. Posted by the daddy. Any means to get it early morning, I was ready. Think I fell in love with Betty. She gives super neck, I think I fell in love with Betty. Tati 80 and spaghetti. I ain't even mean to say it, but I'm being petty. 2020 vision steady. You know I ain't finna heavy. Cross over for the
You on my body. Head to toe like a mannequin. I'm every day, I've got the panicking. I roll for my phantom. If my ops in the forest, then we shooting up the fan. The on my body. Head to toe like a mannequin. I'm every day, I've got the panicking. I pull for my phantom. If my ops in the forest, then we shooting up the phantom.
By lightning.
Red bone, iced out, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, mellow. I'm a king of New York, mellow, like him, we just a mellow. Ask around, niggas know me.
5,
I'm a year old,
4,
I like my bitch, red bone, iced out, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, mellow. I'm the king of New York, mellow, like him, we just a mellow. Ask around, niggas know me. I'm a year old,
Necromancers. On our sacred grounds?
This is what has become of our legacy?
Give me the fucking money! Give me the money now! Who the fuck is that? Get the fuck out!
it's me.
Give me the fucking money! Who the fuck are you? Who you? Nigga, I'm the one robbing the store! Bitch, I'm robbing the store!
The elements answer to me!
Down. Let's go. Hey, we go Suave. We go 5 days. Off the Coronas. Down. Down. Hey, Mellow Mommy in Delhi. Hey. Hold on. Nah, where the first time? She was horny. Ready. Hey. She like, why you so sexy? Hey. Hold on. Hey. I met Lil Mama in the deli. Hey. She was a wetty. Hey. She was horny. Ready. I was on it. Heavy. Hey. She like, why you so sexy? She fell in love when she met me. Tell your ex to come check me. All the shit in my messy. Hey. Met Lil Mama in the deli. Hey. She was a wetty. She was on it. Ready. I was on it. Heavy. She like, why you so sexy? Hey. Fell in love when she met me. Tell your ex to come check me. All the shit in my messy. Dad, I felt like I had to. Take how you put your words together so perfect. I'm playing Scrabble. I be just playing with some bitches. I dip and I dabble. They don't got beef with you, girl. They shouldn't reason to tag you. and here we go. Hold on, wait, don't step up. Tito and Sosa, the salt and pepper. That's black and white cause it go together. I'm getting dressed, I ain't know the weather. Hold on, with a hand in my system, make it go ever. The ops hit me, you know I'm better. Hey, with me, man. I knew she'd love me to death. Look at the way that I step. All this drip when I dress. Hey, flex, fast, I'm next. And I put that on the set. Hey, she need me. She told me she need me. She give me whatever I want. She a genie. Hey, gotta pay for a feature. No freebies. They like I like how you move. Father, teach me. Hey, I met little mama in the deli. Hey, she was a wedding. Hey, she was on it. Ready. I was on it. Hey, check why you're so sexy. Fell in love when she met me. Tell your ex to come check me. All the shit it get messy. I met little mama in the deli. Hey, she was on it. I was heavy. Check why you're so sexy. Hey, fell in love when she met me. Hey, come check me. All the shit it get messy.
Protect my children.
I mean, like, I'm gonna take it from drip, big drip.
The elements answer to me.
I got something for you. Take this. Go viral. Make a move.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to a very special episode. We're closing the area of turning the world into a dance floor. The last show in this setting in this studio. Next week we have a special show on a new location in Amsterdam. More info about that in just a bit. Coming up in this hour, music by Lumen, Colony, and my new single with Cosmic Gate. And in hour number 2, we're doing something special this week. Thought it was about time we do this again. A full hour of yours truly, back to back with Ferry Corsten in a vinyl set. We're kicking things off with Above and Beyond. New remix by Mara Levy of Chains on A State of Trance.
Valakar's weapon will be broken. He will not take the place of honor and hands. I think you lost your hold on my thanks, outsider. Sonara now flies free. Without Valakar's influence, Jan no Kun may heal. There is nothing to fear. Joe.
falling so far, but I can't help myself, so I'm just letting go. Tonight I just wanna be with you. You're so easy to love. La 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 la. You're easy to love. You're easy to love. You're easy to love. Running away with my heart. You're easy to love. Soon to be falling so far, but I can't help myself, so I'm just letting go. Tonight I just wanna be with you. You're so easy to love. La 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 la. You're easy to love. La 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 la. You're easy to love. You're easy to love. You're easy to love. Running away with my heart. You're easy to love. Soon to be falling so far, but I can't help myself, so I'm just letting go. Tonight I just wanna be with you. You're so easy to love. La 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 la.
Every week, in the mix, Armin van Buren, a state of trance.
I see the horizon. I'm gonna find my way home. The feeling is rising, leaving behind no, no, no. I see the horizon. I see the horizon. See the It's hard to hide, so heavy that it pulls me down. Got so dark inside, fading like there's no way